he's back.
You've been with us through the death of Foggy, the trial of the White Tiger, Muse, Bullseye, and of course, the corrupt rule of Wilson Fisk.
That's just the beginning. We have a lot more coming in the second season. From Hell's Kitchen.
Vincent, what are you doing? That's a spoiler.
Wow, man. Okay. All right.
So, in all seriousness, guys, thank you so much for your love and support as we return to the world of Daredevil. And if you'll excuse us, we have to get back because season 2 isn't going to film itself.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. This will be my Daredevil Season 2 teaser trailer video. Marvel's already releasing stuff because they've been filming Season 2 for the last several weeks. So, there's already a bunch of Season 2 episodes that they're deep into. That is why they were able to release this teaser with Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio inside Fogwell's gym filming a scene for Season 2 in the early part of the season. All the jokes about them both joining Spoiler Bros, like Vincent D'Onofrio, newest member of the Spoiler Bros squad. All the people that are involved with the show, like the actors, the showrunner, were talking about what's going on during Season 2, bringing the Defenders back from the Netflix series like Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, everybody. Jon Bernthal was also talking a lot about the Punisher special presentation, that small movie that they're also releasing next year. So we already have a whole bunch of details, even when exactly they're going to be releasing Daredevil Season 2 episodes. Now you gotta do, Marvel, is tell us what about Season 3 and a possible Season 4. You will not have to wait that long because they confirmed that they're releasing them in March. So no big surprise, they're releasing it right before Avengers Doomsday so that they don't have to deal with a lot of the craziness that's going to happen to the MCU because of the events of Avengers Doomsday. Let them deal with that during Spider-Man 4, Brand New Day, and all the other Marvel movies that are happening between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. All the stuff that they're doing during Daredevil Season 2 is going to be relatively ground level, self-contained to what's happening in New York City. That's the whole idea. They're basically transitioning from what you saw during Marvel Phase 4, Marvel Phase 5, where they were trying to make people watch the TV shows to understand what's going on in the movies, to going back to the way they used to do stuff a little bit more like during the Daredevil Netflix series, the Marvel Netflix series, where you could just watch the TV shows and understand what's going on, or just watch the movies and understand what's going on. But there will be a couple points of crossover because Charlie Cox is supposed to appear in Avengers Doomsday in some small way.
Season 1 is a Greek tragedy, then Season 2 is the French Resistance.
The hero's return.
The return of the hero.
Yeah.
So there will be some connections to what's happening in the larger MCU, but it won't be critical watching to understand what's going on during all the different things. If you're brand new to the channel, of course I'll be doing videos for everything. They're going to be filming Season 2 episodes for a while, and they'll be filming the Punisher special presentation soon as well. So be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. It is just the beginning. Marvel's sort of in the middle of their big pivot in terms of TV shows. There's a big backlog of stuff that they're going to be finishing, for the most part, releasing this year, a little bit next year. But there was all this stuff that they filmed for other TV shows that has just been sitting on a shelf waiting for them to release it because they pulled back their releases so much, and they took a bunch of time to polish stuff that they finished filming a long time ago. So when we get to different series this year and next year, I'll try to explain stuff that they filmed a long time ago, under the old regime at Marvel before Kevin Feige fixed a lot of things, in the new stuff that's part of the brand new way of them making things, the better way of them making things. Sometimes it's not always clear, especially with the Frankenstein version of Daredevil Born Again Season 1. All the complaints largely are due to the chaos behind the scenes with them firing the original creative team and all the material that the original creative team did that the new creative team, who's now in the middle of doing Season 2, tried to sort of cobble together in a Frankenstein kind of way to make a better version of a season. I am sure we will get to Season 2 episodes, and there'll still be some people out there that will just not quite understand why Season 2 feels so different from Season 1. It's all because, for the most part, the new creative team really only shot Daredevil Born Again Episode 1, Episode 8, and Episode 9. Pretty much everything else was done by the original creative team, which is why most people were down on Season 1 for a lot of the season. Then all of a sudden you get to like the last couple episodes of season 1 and people are like, why is it suddenly so good? Why is it so different from the previous episodes? You can clearly tell that a brand new team came on to do the last 2 episodes. Then they also did the first episode too. And based on all the footage that they're filming here they released, they're actually filming a lot of parallel scenes, a lot of callbacks to season 2 episode 1 with that Bullseye fight. So one of the big scenes that they're teasing here is Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio fighting inside Fogwell's gym. Also, a Bullseye fight is going on here too. This meant to be a parallel for his fight with Bullseye during season 2 episode 1, where he threw him through the window at Josie's. He throws him through the window here at Fogwell's. R.I.P. to that window. Just gonna destroy all of New York City as they fight their way across it. No windows are safe. So a lot of people wondering what happened to Bullseye at the end of season 1. What was he doing? He was inside basically that safe house, hiding out, just waiting, biding his time. It seems like here in the events of season 2 episode 1, he's done waiting and he's gone back after Daredevil again, trying to get some revenge against him. Not totally clear what Kingpin is also doing at Fogwell's, but the whole idea is the show is like slowly going back to Hell's Kitchen. That was kind of the theme at the end of the finale, is that he goes back to Hell's Kitchen and reassembles his Daredevil crew, like he starts to reassemble his Daredevil crew. The way the showrunner talked about season 2 is sort of like him assembling the French resistance against Kingpin's regime. What that means essentially is the opportunity to bring back the Marvel Netflix Defenders. So the way the showrunner talked about it, and this is like the brand new showrunner, the new creative that's working on season 2 as well. When Kevin Feige fired the old crew, brought in the new people, these new people, they started specifically writing towards the idea that they would be bringing back the Marvel Netflix Defenders like Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, everybody. Even Elektra, like the actress who plays Elektra, was also separately talking about coming back in the future. The head of Marvel TV was also talking about doing a lot of Shadowland type stuff during season 3, so he was already talking as if they were planning on renewing the show for season 3, but it hasn't officially been renewed for season 3 yet. My assumption is they'll wait till like way later in the production of season 2 before they decide whether or not they're going to renew it for season 3 officially, but I think that they've kind of soft agreed that they're going to be doing that. So part of the idea is that season 2 is meant to be Daredevil assembling a team to fight Kingpin, like an actual full-on team, which sounds an awful lot like them doing a Defenders again inside Daredevil season 2.
I have no recollection.
Yes, you do. It's the one we were in the white room.
You're in the hallway. I know, but how long it took is just a blur.
I think it's only supposed to be 8 episodes. We will see how they wind up pacing that out and how many characters they bring back, like how many Defenders, all of them or just a couple of them. Them talking about bringing more people back during season 3 makes it sound like they will save some of the people coming back for season 3. Like not everybody will be back during season 2. Probably one of the other biggest things going on during all of these scenes they're filming is Daredevil in his black suit, more of like a Shadowland or Back in Black type of suit with the double Ds. Make all the jokes you want to, just prepare for all the Daredevil fans out there making double D jokes. Pretty much all the scenes during season 2 at the beginning here are him in that black suit. My guess is that he's wearing it more to be incognito as opposed to wearing the red suit. Like he's trying to go a little more on the DL, and that's why he's wearing the darker colored suit. But he's wearing the black suit when he's fighting Bullseye and it looks like Kingpin at Fogwell's gym, and the completely separate scene of him fighting in front of Josie's again with all those anti-vigilante troops in their armored vehicles. Not clear who he's fighting in front of Josie's here. We will see. He might just be fighting those Punisher cops, because that's another huge thing that continues into season 2. The Punisher cops aren't completely gone. Remember, they captured Punisher at the end of season 1, so even though he killed a ton of them are still alive. The showrunner and John Bernthal confirmed that that Punisher post-credit scene was specifically meant to set up the Punisher special presentation, and it sounds like a lot of the plot of that will be him going after those Punisher cops. They didn't confirm it, but I think the idea is that they also released the Punisher special presentation about a month or two close to Daredevil Born Again, so it sounds like it's also releasing at some point in the early part of next year. We will see what winds up happening to Punisher if he shows up during Avengers Doomsday or Avengers Secret Wars. Really good opportunity to bring back the Thomas Jane Punisher or any other Punishers that you want to show up from the multiverse. All these scenes of Matt and Karen during the middle of the day with him in the hoodie and glasses and her wearing the red wig and sunglasses trying to be incognito are probably them just trying to hide out from the anti-vigilante Punisher cops that are all over the streets of New York City at the moment during season 2. For the most part, the other Defenders actors have teased themselves coming back. Jessica Jones mostly. I think she's meant to be one of the first ones. In the original plans for Daredevil Born Again and the Marvel TV shows just in general, like Echo and everything else, they were going to have a much bigger Jessica Jones storyline. But a lot of that changed the last couple of years very publicly. Like I did a whole bunch of videos about that while I was going down the last couple of years.
I had this whole kind of thing that I wanted to do, and you guys got it immediately.
One of the biggest casualties of that and all the delays they had was losing the Jessica Jones storyline. She was just going to be a much bigger part of the actual storylines. It sounds like when they fired the original creatives on Daredevil Born Again, brought in the new Netflix people to make the show better, which they are doing right now, and moved all the Jessica Jones stuff that they were planning on doing to season 2. Like, we'll just worry about this in the future. Don't worry about it right now. Mike Coulter, who plays Luke Cage, said that he's ready to come back. Finn Jones has been talking about coming back as Iron Fist or wanting to come back. We will see how they retune Iron Fist, but I think they're looking for ways to bring him back, but also do justice to the Iron Fist character. But there's been a lot more talk about them doing legit heroes for hire in the Marvel TV series. It sounds like doing it through Daredevil Born Again would be a really easy way to do that. So hopefully they find a way to do it during season 2, but if not, then Daredevil Born Again season 3 is the place to go. Generally, the future of Marvel TV, not just the Daredevil stuff, but like all Marvel TV, funny enough, will more closely resemble the way that Marvel TV used to be back in the day before Kevin Feige took over everything and the Marvel Studios movie people started making all the TV shows during the Disney Plus era. Generally, just expect more and more footage from Daredevil Season 2 because they're going to be filming that for a while. We will see when they actually start filming the Punisher special presentation. Generally, though, could not be happier with the way that they're slowly turning the ship around. Like, slowly things are getting better. It's just a question of how fast and when it will finally all be fixed. Now, Marvel, how about you tell us about what's going on with the Midnight Suns projects that you're working on? The really big reminder this week and next week is that we have Andor Season 2 episodes over in the Star Wars universe. I'll do videos for that separately, completely separate thing, obviously, but we also have the Thunderbolts movie coming out next week, so be sure to enable alerts for my channel so you don't miss any of those. I'll do all my post-credit scene videos, movie reviews, after I have a chance to see the movie. Everybody click here for that brand new Fantastic Four trailer video, and click here for that Avengers Doomsday first look at the X-Men coming back. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.